What's up, everybody? This is Hillbillies here, and welcome back to episode 5 of my game pickups. I do apologize for the long length of time that I've made you guys wait. I've just been extremely busy with work and work around my house and whatnot, so I just really haven't had any time, but I've got, in reward, I guess I got a ton of stuff. Like, I am currently surrounded right here by like an enormous pile of games and consoles and things like that, so figured I'd share it with you guys. And I'm going to start right away with like this big stuff so I can get out of the way and give myself some more breathing room a little bit, because it's pretty bad right now and I got nowhere to sit. So one of the first probably the biggest thing here is this big old box I got of, it's like a joystick for a computer. For some reason though it says like it's meant for programming type things, but it's actually just, it's programmable. And I'll take it out of the box here right quick. Paid like $7 for it, as you saw. It is pretty cool looking, like it's weird and it's futuristic, I guess. It's got, like, you can twist it side to side, obviously move it all around as normal. It's optional left or right. You can pretty much set everything on this, and it's really cool. USB, so gonna try that out at some point and see if it works. The only stupid thing is I didn't realize that my good brand new laptop didn't come with a CD, like a DVD reader or anything on it, so I was like, alright, well, yeah. So I have to use my old one or hope that it works. But on to more stuff now that I've finally gotten some of that things out of the way. Two of the consoles that I picked up, well, I did manage to pick up a SNES, and I forget how much this was, not very much. I think I paid like $10 or something for it, because I bought a bunch of games with it, which I should show you right away, because I did get this kind of as a package deal because I bought everything. So I got the SNES for sure, which is, you know, awesome. It came with everything, of course. I'm just not, you know, you don't need to see the cords and stuff. There's no point to that. So what I did get with it was Super Mario World, and that's a great game. Been playing it a lot. It's been a lot of fun. Zelda, A Link to the Past, another great game that I've been quite enjoying, and I haven't gotten too far in it, but you know, like I said, I haven't really had any time, so I haven't been able to. I now own a second copy of Super Mario Kart, which is pretty sweet. I just got a regular $2, like, NHL, what is it, NHL 94 game. I have Mortal Kombat 2 and Mortal Kombat 1 as well. And that all came together in a nice big package deal, which I was very happy about. I probably paid, I must be near $100, so maybe less for all of that. But it was like a ridiculous deal anyways. I was really happy with it. And they're all really great popular games that I'm going to enjoy a lot. So that's pretty cool. And a little while ago too, actually, I should probably show you the other big things before so I can get these out of my way. The other console I picked up, I actually got 2 of these now. I did pick up 2, but I'm not going to show you the other just because, you know, here's one, it's the exact same, so is the other one. So, but yeah, I got 2 of these. They both came with like one of them came with 2 controllers, one of them came with nothing except for the cables, but that's fine. I had everything else to hook it up. So that's pretty great, and I didn't actually have a PS2, so now I do, and I have a whole bunch of games for it, and like I wanted to play it, and now I finally have the chance, and it was great. I paid $20 for each of them, so that wasn't too bad. I found that was a pretty good deal, definitely worth it. One interesting thing, I guess this is kind of video game related, but a lot of people might just kind of go, huh, that's pretty cool, and it's a Fabulous Fred. Now, apparently it says it's 10 different electronics, as you see right there in one. It's got an electronic organ, a music machine, What's That Song, the memory game, Mindbender, Space Attack, Submarine Hunt, Catch the Comet, Baseball, and Roulette, all on this strange touch thing. And yeah, I really don't know much about it, I'm sorry, but I thought it was cool, and it'll be one of those things that people will point at and go, what's that? Like, and I'll, you know, eventually I'll try and figure out exactly what it is, but it looks interesting, something kind of game related, but it was so different I had to pick it up. I got a giant box here for PC of Ice and Fire. It seems to be kind of like a flying game. If I can show you here quick on the back to give you guys an idea what it looks like. It does look pretty cool. I haven't, like I said, played it yet because my PC doesn't really run any of that stuff. I might try my wife's computer and see if that works any better because hers has the CD tray and hopefully it'll run the older games. If not, I'll just have to pick up like an older Windows 98 PC that I can use and enjoy. I did get lots of big boxed PC games this week. or these past couple of weeks, I guess, which is really awesome. So, to start off amazingly, Doom 3. Because Doom is awesome, and they've always been great. So, big box PC version, came with absolutely everything, and I only paid, $3, $4, $2 for all these big box PC, and I think that's quite a fair deal for what they are. Another one, kind of newer, is Fuel. I don't know if this is considered technically big box because most of the big boxes were literally like huge and whatnot, like the Fallout one, but I don't have anything like that. I guess these are still kind of the big box ones, if that's alright. Got Crisis as well. That's a newer one. I think my PC should run it if I can ever get a CD drive for it, hopefully. I got a boxed copy, of course, of Grand Theft Auto 3, and it had the map and everything in it, so that's pretty awesome. Really happy about that. I watched the wife play it last night, and it's actually really fun. I got to try a little bit of it myself, and I quite enjoy it. We got Zoo Tycoon, the complete collection, so you get the, I played this a lot as a kid, actually. So you get the marine life, the safari ones, and the dinosaurs, because, yeah, it's awesome. I love just, like, building up and letting tons of people walk in, and then you save it, and then you break down a wall and watch, like, the dinosaurs run out and attack everybody. I don't know, I thought that was kind of funny watching them run around as a kid. Could be crazy, too. But I got here NASCAR Heat. Nothing, super amazing, but it's still it's a box PC game. Probably paid like $1.99 for that. So it's all worth it for these kinds of games. I thought they would be a lot of fun. Now, I also got Myst 4 Revelations. Not played that yet. I actually really want to because it looks really cool. And I got Myst 5 End of Ages. I wish I kind of had the first ones to start off with, but I don't have them at the moment, so maybe I'll find them, but for now I'm going to play those anyways. I picked up this game Keepsake. I want to try this. I think it should be alright. It looked pretty cool from the background, really nice graphics and designs, and it looked just really interesting, so I thought that should be cool. Next, I have here a classic one, Stronghold 2. I really enjoyed this game. I played this also as a kid. My brother had this and was really, really good at it. He just played it all the time, so I kind of got into it too. I got a classic, enjoyable game, which is, well, games, I guess, which is the orange box, which says Half-Life 2, Episode 1 and Episode 2, Portal 1, and, oh, what's the other? Team Fortress 2, of course. I have it on the Xbox 360, but having it on the PC is pretty cool, too. You can do all the fun mods and stuff on the PC, which is great, because I don't mod consoles, so only the computer I would do that, too. A cool new game, too, that I just recently acquired, I think, on the Xbox 360, is Thief, and I haven't played it yet, but it's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited to try it. I think it's going to be lots of fun. I'm into the stealth games. They're pretty cool. Another one I thought would be interesting is Hellgate London. I think it's made by the same people who made Diablo, yeah. Right there on the back. Creators of Diablo. So I really like the Diablo 2 game. Like, I'd still play it now, and I know lots of people play it online, so Hellgate should be pretty interesting. It looks like it has, like, guns and stuff. So I'm not sure what to put of it because it got swords and guns and stuff, so I guess they're saviors or some sort of thing like that, and the gates of hell have opened up or whatever, and the people are, they're going after fighting them with whatever they have, I guess. Something like that, I don't know. One cool thing, too, I picked up the wife a couple weeks ago for like $30, a pink Nintendo DS Lite. She's been quite enjoying it. There's actually a game in there right now, which is, it's Brain Age. I did buy a couple of them, which I'm going to show you guys after. But since I had gotten her that one, I actually figured, I was like, oh, I need to get, myself a DS so we can play games together or, whatnot. And I actually was about to show you guys one that I have, but there's so much stuff around here that I can't seem to find it at the moment. I'm sorry about that. It's a DS Lite as well, but it's black, or blue, kind of. I would love to show you guys, but I can't find it. So, I do apologize about that. When I find it, when I'm looking through the other stuff, I'll show you. But I did get, also, a Nintendo 3DS, which is pretty cool, and it came with the extra battery pack on the back, and it came with a bunch of games, too, which are all located right there. So, the games that I got for it, the one that's inside right now, is Lego City Undercover. I've also got Super Mario 3D Land, Star Fox 64 3D. I have Super Mario Brothers 2. I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but Ace card, I guess. And as well as Cubic Ninja. And I got that as a nice bundle for 120 bucks, and I thought that was very fair, because where I would go to my pawn shop, they wanted like $80 just for the 3DS, so getting those extra games with it was definitely worth the price. As well, I got the wife a case, which is she got a Mario case now for the DS, because she had another one. It was just a regular, like, Nintendo DS case like that, so changing it to this, a lot better, looks a lot cooler, and I paid like $1.99 for each of those, so why not? I couldn't say no. Of course, I always end up with controllers, so you see I got 1, 2, 3 black PlayStation 2 controllers, and a PlayStation 1 controller, gray, just the regular one with no analogs though. I got, of course, for some reason, there's only ever these. There's never the nunchuck part, so I don't know why, but I have this now. Again, another one for some reason. I did get this cool, let me unwrap it here so you guys can actually see it. But it is a PlayStation, I guess, 1 or 2 controller, but it is the Hulk, and I just couldn't resist not, I couldn't say no. It's a controller and it looks like the Hulk, so I thought that's pretty cool. It's nice having the custom controllers. And I do have plans, like with some of the extra ones I have, I want to paint them different colors or paint designs on them and just make them look extra cool and different to the average controller you'd find. I have this other PlayStation controller, I guess PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 3 or whatever, because it's got a USB and the PlayStation connector. But it's a third-party one. It's much larger and it's got all the same buttons and everything. It says, what does it say in the center there? Airflow XL. And I thought that was pretty cool, just another, different controller that's not the same. So I like having things like that. Alright, I'm going to put all these down there, sorry about that. I did kind of controller related, as I picked up these cables here that if you don't know what they do, one end goes into the GameCube and one end goes into a Game Boy Advance. And I actually picked up like 3 of these. I guess I missed out on probably one of them because it makes sense that somebody would have 4 to play 4, I guess. But maybe they only had 3, but I got all of them, so that's pretty cool. Just yesterday, I picked up a plug-and-play that is Miss Pac-Man, and it seems to be in great shape. Everything seems to click and work well, and it's responsive and the buttons work well. So I want to try that. Just the batteries were left inside, I guess, and they were a little corroded, so I cleaned that out a bit. I have to do a little bit more. It's not perfect yet, but I'll get there. And now I haven't really played the game, but you saw me pick up the big box, but I have a World of Warcraft strategy guide, so that's just something extra to have, because why not? I have the game, and eventually I might even get into it. Now, in this bag here, which was $3.99, of course, for a controller, is on, like, it's an Xbox controller. Now, I'm not 100% sure if it's third party or not. Sadly, it does have a broken thumbstick there, but I can always just take it apart and fix it and use another controller that I don't like as much as that one and use that to fix it. So, that'll be alright. Let's see. Now, for some DS games that I got. Of course, you saw the fact that I got the Brain Age. I also got Super Mario Brothers, or New Super Mario Bros. Super Mario 64, which is a lot of fun. Elite Force Unit 77. This was just a cheap game, like 50% off. I paid like $1.50 for it. Why not? And I also picked up Pokemon Black. And these are all been, actually so far, pretty great games. The wife's been playing a lot of them. She really likes her DS and been quite enjoying it. So, gotten a lot of use out of that. Another cool thing, I don't have this yet. I paid $30 for all this. But it is a case for PS Vita games. And it came with 2 4GB SD cards, or mini SD cards, I guess, which is pretty cool. I hope to get a PS Vita soon, and the games included were Mod Nation, Wipeout 2048, Little Deviants, Reality Fighters, and Little Big Planet. And I've always heard good things about Little Big Planet. I really don't know much about the other ones, so who knows? Maybe they're good, maybe they're bad, but I don't think they should be too terrible. I can't wait to actually get a PS Vita to try them though, but I don't know when that'll be. As for some really retro games, like really retro, most people won't know this, but I guess a lot of people will anyways if you're watching this. I got Pole Position 2, as I do have the first one in the box and everything, so having the second one should be pretty cool. I've always heard good things about it. And that's for the Atari 2600, if you didn't know. I also got another Atari 2600, which is Kangaroo. Never played it. I just don't have it in the collection. And the Atari library is not that big, so I'm trying to finish that collection, which would be pretty cool if I could. Pretty sure this is also sort of Atari, and its classic is Popeye. It's kind of sadly coming apart a bit, but I got a deal on it, so it was only like $3, so that's not bad. I got Video Pinball, because pinball should be pretty cool. Especially, I've never seen it on the Atari, so I wonder how it'll look. And it's, you know, again, one of those games I just don't have it. So that's pretty cool to have and finish it. I also got Pressure Cooker, which I heard was a pretty fun game. You can actually sit there and play it for quite a while and not get too bored of it. Because, you know, the Atari games, they're a lot different than, like, your average Xbox 360 or PS3 game, you know. I got, for the ColecoVision, I got a Carnival game, as well as Space Fury, and Smurf. And I haven't tried any of these yet, but I do have a ColecoVision, so I kind of want to try these at some point and see what they're like. Hopefully they shouldn't be too bad. I don't see why they would be, though. I thought it was funny that there's a Smurf game on a ColecoVision. I was like, I didn't even know, you know, oh, I guess it's out the sort of the same time or whatnot, but I have no idea when all that stuff is out, so. But on to the next things. I got Mist Yuri, if I said that right, no idea. I don't know what number in the series this is, if it's 1 or 2 or 3 or whatnot. I also got Lights Out, and these are PC games. No boxes with them. Now, I bought these and I got all like 50% off at my local pawn shop, which for the PlayStation 3, Resistance 2, and I've heard some good things about that, thought it's pretty cool. Got Lost Planet. People really like that game, and I've never tried it, and it's just a PS3 game I don't have. Same thing with the Killzone 2. Now, for the PS2, since I had picked one up, and I was like, oh, I gotta go buy some games at the pawn shop. I got Racing Italiano, Corvette, and Mountain Bike Adrenaline, which of course, you know, all kind of racing type things, but, you know, car and whatnot, and they were cheap, so that's pretty cool. I have a Myst 3 strategy guide. I don't have Myst 3 yet, but if the other ones are good, then I will definitely be picking up the third one, and hopefully I can get the whole set. I got lucky and found a PlayStation 1 game, which was pretty lucky, and it was $8, and it is, what is it? Spyro, Year of the Dragon. Now I have the other ones, and you see if they're $8, so I thought that was a good deal. I have the other one, I forgot, I think it's just Spyro the Dragon, but I don't have Year of the Dragon. And as a kid, I always was looking at the back of the first one, and it always showed advertisements for the Year of the Dragon. And I was like, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. Now I finally have it, so I can actually play it, which is really great. Now just a random cheap game for $4 is Big Game Hunter 2000. I'm not big in hunting games, nor have I ever played any, but I might play this, I'll see. Fun game I got for the Wii U. I don't have a Wii U yet, but I hope to get one of those too, is Pikmin 3. And I know Pikmin has always been a really good game, lots of fun. I've never played them, but I actually really want to. It looks really cool, especially the pictures on the back. Like, you know, the Wii U version is probably really, really great. So I can't wait to try that. And since I have some Wii games, of course, you always got to pick up that. I got Ben 10 Protector of Earth, because they're, you know, these are cheap games. I got Bolt, and I got Family Game Night 2 as well. Now I forget if I'd shown you this, guys, or not, but I do have Twilight Princess for the Wii, which is pretty cool. I might have shown you that, or I'm not 100% sure though. There's so many things here that it's hard to keep track of sometimes. Something I just picked up yesterday was Apache. It's a helicopter simulator for the Apache, pretty much. It's a combat sim. It's pretty cool. Hopefully gonna put that in the computer and get to try it out. Now, tons more discs and whatnot, and the pile's getting a little bit smaller now, so I do apologize, you know how long this is. I'm going to try and keep going through it quick. I have a sealed PC version, Tomb Raider 3. Never tried it. Looks alright though. Can't wait to actually get a PC that I can play all the games on, because I have so many now. Lords of Magic. I get all of these because they're, you know, $2, $3 or whatnot. I have Lights Out here, but this one kind of came with Sword of the Box, and so I have 2 copies of that now. Maybe somebody I know will want it. I have Arcade Mania. It's supposed to have a whole bunch of different cool arcade games and whatnot, and I always like the old arcade games, so why not? I have Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri, which Sid Meier games are pretty good, and so this, I don't see why it wouldn't be bad at all. And it's like exploring planets, and you have to like build space stations and things like that. Let's see, for the PlayStation 1, I got Cool Borders 3, as well as actually it's the 1-disc edition of Gran Turismo, which I have the other 4-disc edition of Gran Turismo. I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments down below, please. That would be great. I have Mahjong Volume 2. That's just for, you know, fun little puzzle game. Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets. I guess another kind of demo type disc for the PlayStation 1. Not sure why it's in this type of sleeve. I guess that maybe they changed how they sent them out. Who knows? I have a Card Game Classics, just because card games are always fun, and this has a whole bunch of them on it, so if you ever get bored or something, you can just sit there on your computer and mess around, play that while watching TV or whatnot. I have Madden 2000, PC football game. I might try and get into that too. I have Siberia, which I do also own on the original Xbox. Never made it anywhere in the game. Couldn't figure out how to get past like the first screen, which was so stupid of me. I don't know if it was just my game or me or what. So I also got Command and Conquer. I forget if I showed you that or not. And Heroes of Might and Magic. I might have shown you that, but I'm not 100% sure. But those are games that I played a lot as a kid, and I really enjoyed them. So those were lots of fun. Okay. Oh, look at this, guys. There is the there's the DS that I said I got. It has a case, the Apple logo on it and whatnot. But that's the one that I picked up for myself. Little problems with some of the screens, but I'm just gonna change them. I'll get new ones on eBay and swap them out, so that won't be a problem. I have Namco Museum. It's 10 different Namco arcade games like Pac-Man, Galaga, Dig Dug, Pole Position 1 and 2, Galaxian. They're just a whole bunch of cool games. Another thing to kind of go along with that for the Xbox 360 is Midway Arcade. So it's got all sorts of different arcade games, and I think it'd be really fun to play this sometimes, because sometimes you don't want to have to sit there and mess with the old consoles for a while to get them to work. So you can play them like that, but I still love playing on the original way, because there's nothing beats playing it on the console you should be, with the original controllers. Something I've been wanting for a while too, since it came out, was Diablo 3, and it was $12.99, so I picked it up now because it's cheap. So I was like, why not? I wanted it, and I haven't had a chance to play it. Like I said, I haven't even been on my Xbox for the longest time, so I'm hoping to make other videos again soon. I have a PlayStation Jam Pack here. What is this? This is the Winter Edition, 2000 and... it looks like 2004, I think, on it. But it's just one of those demo ones you'd get in like the magazine subscriptions or whatnot. I also have, for the PlayStation 2, 50-cent Bulletproof. I have it on the original Xbox, but now I have it on the PS2 as well. Maybe there'll be some differences, I'm not sure. Another PlayStation 2 Jam Pack. It is for winter of 2003. But I still like the old demos and some of the games I don't have, so they're fun to play. A really fun game too, definitely, is PlayStation 2 Final Fantasy X. And I didn't have this. I never actually played any of the Final Fantasy games, but I've heard lots of good things from people where I work and just a lot of people in general saying that it's a really great game and they liked it, so I'll probably be getting into it soon. And I don't know if I showed anybody this or not. This is either for like a Genesis or an Atari, but it's actually, I'm pretty sure it's for an Atari though. And it's to turn one controller port into two. So if you had two of these, you could technically play 4 players on your Atari, which would be really cool. If there's any 4-player games, I'm not sure, but I'm sure somebody knows. And if you do know some games that are 4-player on the Atari, let me know in the comments. Here for $4.99, I picked up on the NES Solstice, because I don't find very many NES games. It's really hard to just find them randomly in the wild. It's not too often that people just kind of give these away, which, you know, kind of sucks, but I do understand. I did go to my pawn shop to get this. It is Tom and Jerry. I liked the cartoon as a kid, and I saw the game just kind of sitting up there on the shelf, and I was like, it just kind of caught my eye, so I figured I'd pick it up. I also got just NES Play Action Football. Just, you know, a regular old football game, I guess, but it'd still be fun to have and own and whatnot. This was pretty cool, though. I was really happy when I got a phone call about this, and that is Galaxy 5000 for the NES. In the box, though, with the manual and everything. I thought that was really cool. And you can see, there you go, it's a sort of a racing game. And you go on a track, and as you go along, like each time you beat the level gets a little more difficult, or it changes in some way. And it's just actually a lot of fun. I played this for quite a while the other day. So, again, that is Galaxy 5000. So, for other things, let me put this somewhere. I got 2 books. They're both for secret codes for consoles. Just a whole bunch of them. Xbox, PS2, GameCube, Xbox 360, all sorts. Really cool. I quite enjoy that. Picked up for the PSP, MX vs. ATV, because that's a really good game and I used to play it a lot. If I can ever fix my PSP or get a new one, hopefully at some point. Yeah, for the computer, I got Rocksmith, because I have it on the Xbox 360, but maybe the PC would be, you could do different things on it, maybe, I wonder. But, you know, it's also just a game for cheap, so why not? I have Fallout, a post-nuclear role-playing game. That is actually, turns out, I found out the other day, the second Fallout game. So I don't have the first one, but just having the Fallout game, I really love the series. So I've never played the older version, so I think it'll be a great chance to try it. I also got SimCity 4, which I've never played the SimCity games either, but people say they were great and they really enjoyed them, so I'm going to finally have a chance to try it and ignore the $24 price tag. It definitely wasn't $24. I did get this game as well, which is Reservoir Dogs. It kind of reminds me of like a Grand Theft Auto, as you can see on the back there. People shooting and gangsters and driving cars and hitting police cars and stuff, so I thought that was pretty cool. Looked like a good game from just the cover, so I figured pick it up. Why not? We'll see. Now, for the more PC, I guess, I have so many games. Sims 2 Apartment Life, because I don't think I had this one, so I figured pick it up just because I like the Sims games. Didn't have it, I don't think. I have another one here that is University Life. I'm amazed there's actually an IKEA home stuff like pack or game or something. It's crazy. The Sims Medieval. I'm amazed at how many versions they made, and this was just like dirt cheap. But I did notice it said not packaged for individual sale, which normally means they're worth a bit more or whatnot. But it's only a Connect Disneyland. I probably won't ever play this, but it was like $1 or $2, so I didn't bother to say no. I just picked it up, you know, no questions asked. Same thing with this PS2 Dance Dance Revolution. Don't know if I'll ever play it, but it was $2, so I couldn't say no to that. These Xbox 360 games, I got these, of course, at the place that I always go, like a thrift store. It is, I don't even know how I'm going to say that right. Onchanbara Bikini Samurai Squad. Now, I guess it's just a bunch of women running around in their bikinis killing people as they are samurais. So that should be interesting. I don't know, kind of stupid fun too at the same time. Let's see, for the original Xbox, I have Dr. Seuss's The Cat in the Hat, something I didn't know actually existed. But you know, to see it on the shelf, I was like, alright, that's pretty cool, I'll take it. Another cheap game I picked up for the Xbox 360, Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings, and I heard this is a really good game. I'm amazed it was actually at the place I went, and for as cheap as it was. Something I've been wanting to play too for a long time that I managed to finally pick up is Lollipop Chainsaw for the Xbox 360. It's supposed to be just a really funny screw around game, and I'm hoping to do like maybe a let's play or an achievement hunting type thing on it, or just some fun times just recording, playing the game and see some stupid stuff that happens, because it's supposed to be a good game. Now, I also got for the original Xbox, I have 2 different Godzilla games. One is Destroy All Monsters, and the other one is Godzilla Save the Earth. And I have never played a Godzilla game before. like most of these games, I just haven't played them, and I think that they're going to be a lot of fun, so I picked them up, because why not? Now, let me try and look around here, because I think that actually might be bringing... Oh, I have 2 more things, guys, and that's it. You don't have to watch me anymore. Let's see. I got another copy of GTA 3, not in the box, though, but I picked this up before I actually got the one in the box, so I was like, alright, I'll take that. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have picked it up and let somebody else get it. I do have, also, my final thing to show you guys is Blazing Angels 2 for the Xbox 360. Now, to be honest, Blazing Angels, not the first one. When I played it, terrible game. Horrible controls. The voices and, like, the way that people talk and when they give you instructions are just terrible. It was a horrible game, so hopefully the second one's a lot better. I really, really hope it is. And with that pretty terrible game, guys, I guess that ends all of the games for me for the past, like, 3 weeks now. So I do again apologize for the length of time that you guys had to wait so long. And I hope you enjoyed, though, getting to see everything I picked up this time. Like, there's so much stuff, and I could finally put it away and make some room for myself because I got to show you guys finally. So, once again, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.